Hey guys, it's Medico back with another Red Dead Redemption 2 video, and in today's video I'm going to be talking more in depth about horses in online, and I know this video is quite late, so if this video still does help in any way, I would very much appreciate it if you guys did go ahead and drop a like, and then also subscribe so you guys can stay tuned for more Red Dead Redemption 2 content like this. But with that out of the way guys, let's just get straight into this video. So everything about horses in online is pretty much the same as in story mode, but there are a few added things that I'll talk about very soon. But the controls are all the same. If you just use your analog stick to move forward, then it will walk. If you hold X, then it will trot. And then if you tap X, then you'll start sprinting. Now make sure you tap X with the horse's stamina, or else you will drain your horse's stamina, and you'll get used to it after a while. And after playing about a month of Red Dead Redemption 2, you guys should already know this thing. And then also it's R1 to stop. Now you can also feed your horse while you're on the back of the horse. You can even brush the horse as well. I didn't talk about that in my previous horse video, which is another cool little feature. So if your horse is running low on stamina, then you can just feed him as you're on the back. You don't have to hop off and feed him. And also in online, it's just like in story where you have to care for your horse. You have to every now and then brush your horse, feed it, and pat it to keep your bonding with your horse level sort of up there. And then that way your horse will perform the best it can. And but yeah, just another little thing there to keep in mind while riding horses in online. Now if your horse dies, don't worry, you can still revive it with Horse Reviver just like in story mode. Now most of you guys should already know this, but in case you don't, make sure you carry Horse Reviver with you at all times, because if you guys go around in the mountains or something and you fall off the track, you'll need to revive your horse. Even if you're just roaming around and you accidentally run into something, your horse may need to be revived as well. Now I know you can get horse insurance. Now I'm not too sure how this works because I don't actually have it for my horse yet, but they do say it regenerates your horse's health when it's low. So I'm not too sure if it's referring to when it's down like this, or if it's just really low from running into a tree or something. But don't worry if you do fully lose your horse. You can still go back to the stable and call for it back, or get it back from the stable. But until then, you'll be calling for a scrawny horse. So I definitely recommend having Horse Reviver, because you don't want to be calling for a scrawny horse, because these horses take forever to get to you. When you call for it, as you can see here, the horse actually spawns really far away and pretty much just walks to you. So hopefully Rockstar changed that. And another thing is, these horses are really slow, so if you are like really far away from the stable, you're going to take forever to get to a stable to get your horse back. Another thing is, when you change lobbies, the horse actually disappears. So as you can see here, my personal horse is right here, but as soon as I change lobby, my horse actually disappears and I have to use a scrawny horse. So if you guys do leave lobbies, make sure you guys save the time and effort, and make sure you make your way over to a stable before you change the lobby, which is really frustrating. Hopefully Rockstar actually changed this, because it's just really stupid and ridiculous that you actually have to make your way back to a stable just to get your personal horse when going back into online again. But anyway, hopefully they change those sort of things. Also, you can have two people on the back of a horse, so that means you can pick up someone or pick up your mate if they're stuck somewhere. And if you have a massive gang with you, then you can steal carts as well, as you can see here, and you'll be able to actually fit everyone on the cart. I believe there's some carts that you can actually stand on the outside of as well, just like the Roosevelt in GTA. So that's another cool little feature as well, especially when you have like sort of organizations or gangs. This is a very helpful thing to have. Now if we move on to stables, these are very similar to story mode. A lot of things are the same. There are a few differences. As you can see here, they do have the same icon, which is the horseshoe, But if you guys make your way inside, you will notice a few different things with the stable compared to story mode. And the first one being managing your own horses. You can purchase up to, or you can own up to 5 different stalls at once. And I believe in this area you can check your stats of your horses. You can see how fast they are, what type they are, what their name is, and all that sort of stuff. You can also make the horse active or put it in the stable. What that means is you can select what horses you want out and what horses you want in the stable. You can also sell the horse as well, which is another obvious thing. And then you can also upgrade the horse, which I'll talk more about later. You can go into the services of the horse and get the care package and all that sort of stuff and rename it. And then if you want to buy a horse, you have to go back out and go down to buy horses. And as you see here, you can buy any horse in the game. There's different categories. So there's the sort of different horse type, and then there's the breed and all that sort of stuff. Obviously you have to unlock some of these at certain levels. But if you look at some of them, as you see here, if we go to the Mustang, you can see one of the rear horses there. And then even the rear white horse you can buy. There's actually a black variant of that as well, which is really cool. But obviously these unlock at a very high level, 70 and 60, something like that. But if we move down to attack and services, this is where you can get your saddles. So you can own or purchase up to 10 different saddles. I believe if you purchase more, you can replace them. I haven't actually purchased that many yet. But each saddle you can have its own unique look. Obviously change the saddlebags, all that sort of stuff. Everything here is the same as in story mode, but a lot of the items are locked due to your rank level. And then also you have to purchase these with different things. So sometimes it's only gold or money like that. And then if we go down to the appearance, this is where you can change your mane, the look of it and everything like that, and the color. Same with the tail. And all of this is the exact same as in story mode. And then the other thing is, if we back out, then you can make your way down to services. And this is where you can rename your horse again. And that's where you get your horse insurance, and you can do the horse care package, which kind of restores your horse's health and everything like that. But yeah, this is another place where you can actually do all that sort of stuff as well. So you don't actually have to do it to your personal horse when you manage the horses. And then going down to horse provisions, this is where you get your different foods or different medicines and stuff like that. And this is also where you get your horse brush. So if you guys don't have one yet, this is where you get your horse brush. You can also purchase items for the horse, like food and saddles and stuff like that, and medicines from the handheld catalog. And to open up the catalog, you literally just have to hold left on the D-pad, and then you'll automatically open up the handheld catalog. You can also go into the satchel, and that's where you can find it in there too as well. You can also buy horses from here. Now I'm not too sure how that works. I'm not too sure whether you have to have a free stall. So if you guys do purchase a horse from the handheld catalog, definitely purchase a stall. But I recommend just going straight to the actual stable to purchase horses, because you can actually see it's much quicker that way. You can actually see the stats much quicker. And then also, if you guys do purchase food and stuff like that and items, you can find them at the post office, and you'll be able to collect your deliveries from there. Now that comes to the end of my video, guys. Hopefully this video did help. I know my previous horse guide was actually not the best, so hopefully this horse guide is a little bit better. I know I was a bit late, like I said, but hopefully, like I said before, this video helps out. And if it did, please be sure to drop a like and also subscribe so you can stay tuned for more guides and videos like this in Red Dead Redemption 2. But with that out of the way, guys, I'll see you in my next video.